If I were to write Team Fortress 2 fanfiction, here's some of the weird things I would give each character. Reminder, this is a fictional universe and therefore not constrained by time. Scout plays Dance Dance Revolution. Soldier likes playing those claw machine games, though he sucks at them and never wins anything. The Pyro is actually the best driver out of all the mercenaries. Even though the engineer owns a pickup truck and can pick up lots of weight all at one time and move it, he does not like helping people move their furniture. He won't say no because he's too nice, but he fucking hates it. Heavy is okay with Medic doing surgery on him, but he does not like going to the dentist. Demo Man's actually good at the claw machines and will win the prizes for Soldier. Although Sniper is a literal twig, he does actually enjoy a good hearty meal. The Medic has actually been to Vegas more than anyone else and has also lost more money than anyone else. The Spy embroiders, learning it after sewing his suits. Although it's true that Medic can trick the devil from the Bible, he was not belligerently drunk and attempting to count cards. He used logic in that scenario in which he was in hell for his one soul, but he surgically has 9 souls. Therefore, the devil does not yet have a majority stake in his souls. But also, while trying to get in his good graces, he sold another soul for a pen, so still not yet has a majority. I think sober Medic would do fairly well in Vegas, but once he starts getting a couple pints in, he would just lose everything again. There's probably some trips he breaks even, and then other trips that just end in absolute, let's just say that he tried to sneak out with the EMTs rather than getting kicked out by the resort itself. It really just depends on the day. But yeah, net, he probably hasn't made a lot going to Vegas. Now, Engineer might be good at building machines of destruction, but he's not good in the realms of philosophy. Canonly, the smartest by education characters on the team are Engineer, Medic, and Heavy. All 3 of them are doctors of some sort. Engineer is a doctor because he, got his PhDs. Medic is a doctor who got PhDs and he became a medical doctor. But Heavy has a PhD in Russian literature. The more you know. Dumbest one on the team is Scout. There's just no. Be like, no, it's Soldier. No, it's Scout. Contrary to popular belief, Demo and Soldier, even though they play on single player, still fucking suck at that game. That game requires 2 things. 1, speed, and 2, vision. Demo Man is good at the claw games because he can see like this, right? So he can look at one side of the machine, line it up, other side of the machine, line it up. He's good. He's not good at the light game because he's completely blind on one half of his face. So he requires Soldier to do the other half, but he's always wearing his fucking helmet. It's either a helmet or a visor. It just depends on how much he can get away with, but he's always covering his head with some sort of headwear. So there's a barely functional set of eyes between them. The one who does the best at the game is Sniper. He's good at that game and pretty much any game which requires you to toss something and hit something. Football, ring toss, that game where you have to knock down the clowns. As much as Scout thinks he's the best in the games, it's actually the Sniper, but he doesn't ever redeem tickets, so Scout doesn't really know. Sniper uses his tickets mostly for free food and sometimes for big prizes. People were commenting that Demo Man wouldn't talk to Soldier like that in my previous video about, breaking the claw machine. But I beg to differ. There's a canon interaction between the 2 of them when they're trying to go in disguise that has the same format. Here is the situation as I see it. We're going to dress as civilians. However, no one will actually think I'm a civilian, right? Everyone will think you're a civilian soldier. It's a disguise. That's the point. I see. Demo? You won't think I'm a civilian, right? No, Soldier. I'll know the truth. What about Miss Pauling? Can I tell her? I know they call Soldier an idiot at other points, but the way that Demo just answers Soldier's questions in this scene and doesn't go, you stupid. He's just no, I'll know. He's reiterating, everyone will think you're a civilian. That's the point. But I'll know. I'll know, Soldier. Calm down, Soldier. Maybe the tone was intended differently, but the way I see this is him being no, Soldier. That's the point, Soldier. Okay, Soldier. Thank you, Soldier. So, yeah, that's where I got that. In my medical opinion, the Medic has always been yassified bitch. Because I cannot do accents for Medic and Spy, at all. Medic turns into Flula Borg. That's where I get that. And I don't even try to do the Spy accent, but it would be over-exaggerated for sure if I even attempted him.
But like for spy I'd go lower, and medic I go higher because he's like a bit eccentric. He's outwardly eccentric. And my queen, slay, literally slay, like he's going to kill you. Like he's either way too bubbly or just like way too silent depending on the scene. So yes, queen slay.